Hey y'all, it's your girl, the real deal, Anita Gill, and I'm back with another reaction. And I'm gonna react on the family statement of Kohlberger. Uh, Press released this, and it goes like this: First, I foremost, we are we care deeply for the four families who have lost their precious children. There are no words that can adequately express the sadness we feel, and we pray each day for them. We will continue to let the legal process unfold, and as a family, we will love and support our son and brother. We have fully cooperated with the law enforcement agencies in an attempt to seek the truth and promote his presumptions of innocence rather than judge unknown facts and make anonymous consumptions. We respect privacy in this manner as our family and it and the families suffering loss can move forward through the legal process. And it got Jason Allen, and I guess that's the father. Now that this information came from Goldsboro family. They want you to know that they letting the law handle their son, what happened to their son. People, I want to say this. Looking at this case, I see a lot of things here that whew, it's telling me that I don't know. It's I don't understand how would a killer be this sloppy. I mean, it's sloppy leaving his DNA everywhere like that. And right here at this part, they has interest in assisting rural law enforcement agencies with how to better collect and analyze technological data in public safety operation. See, Brian probably trying to see if they can allegedly are they smart enough to do their job, the police officer there. Okay. Do you think Brian is trying to mock how did they find out that BK is he trying to mark someone else? Is it more than just Brian in this? I don't know what to say, but this is crazy.
And he was always participating fairly eagerly in classroom discussions. He says Kohlberger appeared highly intelligent. Does anything else come to mind that Brian said to you in the past that today you think might be of interest? And there was a comment that he made, and it was just kind of a flippant guy talk thing. At one point, he just idly mentioned, I can go down to a bowl or a club and just have pretty much any lady I want. Ryan Koberger. Koberger arrived at the university after earning his bachelor's in psychology and master's.
I wonder why he's a stare. Why he's a starer. He liked to stare, but he got a degree.
Degree in criminal justice at DeSales University in Center Valley, Pennsylvania. While at DeSales,
Let me read this, y'all. It said, if you opt to participate, you may terminate participation at any time, and for any reason. If you have any question about this research, you may contact the research team. So who is the research team? See, that's why I told y'all it's some more people involved. Maybe they found out about the study and played a part of the study that Brian had and found out some information and jumped out of it. This is for the research study. But he did get him an opportunity to say if you opt to participate, you may terminate participation at any time for any reason. See, let's
this survey, approved by the university on the website.
Okay, this is on the website. I showed y'all this before. You can go back and watch my video. It said, did you participate? This is Brian's survey, y'all. Did you participate? See, now he's trying to find out who know about this. And if they say yes, then they can get in trouble with him. Did you participate for the crime before leaving your home? Did you participate for the crime before leaving your home? Please detail what you were thinking and feeling at this point. See, Brian is playing mind games. I told y'all that. I did a thing on this. He plays mind games. Listen to what he said. Did you participate for the crime? For the crime? What crime? Before leaving your home? Please detail what you were thinking and feeling at this point. How did you travel to enter the location that the crime occurred? So Brian trying to use whatever they say to help him in his case. After arriving, what steps did you take prior to locating the victim or target? After arriving, what steps did you take prior to locating the victim or target? Persons or object. Please detail your thoughts. See, it's a group. I told y'all, allegedly, I think that it's a group involved. It's a group of them. It's not only Brian. It's a group of them, and he questioning them. Why did you choose that victim or target over others? These are the questions we asking him. Why did they choose that victim? Why that particular crime that happened? He asking them questions. See, Brian using mind games. That's something wrong. Before making your move. What did you choose? Why did you choose the? Y'all, I wear glasses. I'm sorry. Why did you choose that victim or target? He said victim or target. So is this a victim or did you target them over others? Why did you target them? Uh, why did you choose that victim? No, they didn't just choose that victim or target. See, these two words right here are over others. Why y'all choose them over the other ones that you were gonna do? Before making your move, how did you approach the victim or target? See, before making your move, how did you? He has to know this. He wants to know these things with these people. I wish I could see the answer. I'm gonna go back and look at the answers. Please detail what you were. Please detail what you were thinking and feeling. It's very important that Brian feels psychological what they think, what they feel, and what they think. The suspects is a group of them, and he's the leader, and he wants to know. He know he targeted. He trying to confuse y'all. Did he target them, or was they? It couldn't just be a victim because you had a lot of them. You target them, okay? Before making your move, before you did what you did, how did you approach the victim or target? Why is he using these two? He's confusing y'all. He wants y'all to know it was one of the two. It couldn't have been this one because you did this. It's got to be. Brian, you playing mind game. Please detail what you was thinking and doing and feeling. He's getting high off of this. He enjoy what he doing. Whoever he wants to know. He get high off of folks thinking. He get high off of folks thinking and emotions. Allegedly, okay, that's what it sounds like. He's getting a thrill off of this, okay. Is this his sister? How y'all know this Brian? She into psychologists. How y'all know? I don't. I'm just saying with the emotions part, the psychological part. What was the first move you made in order? Okay, see,
Her last name.
Brian was really funny. He wasn't outgoing at all. But he also wasn't shy.
She says they bonded over their love.
y'all see the people that he be around. He look like he be around people that people don't give attention to. People don't love. Brian didn't get enough attention, and the people he around don't get enough attention. Cause all of them stares off. All of them weird to me.
So your message said you wanted to talk about insurance.
Y'all tell me what y'all think about what I just said. I'm just. But see, Brian Major is, y'all got to understand, Brian Major is criminology, not psychology. And the person who's doing all these talking, y'all sure it's Brian? Now, whose family is this?
Just days later.
The two of them were a force to be reckoned with. They stuck together through everything.
So your message said you wanted to
Oh,
talk
come
about
on. Come on. That was one of the family of the victim, y'all. Okay, what I was saying was Brian Major is criminology. Criminology does have psychology in it. But the way he thinks, to me, now see, Jack is one of the ones I say they need to question. Jack, this is her ex. That's her ex. I want them to question him and see how much he know about this case. I'm just interested in hearing what he has to know. This to Jack. I want to know what's up there. That was his ex. How did they break up? Why did they break up? Because he seemed like a nice man. Now, but going back to Brian's sister, I don't know which one is a psychology major. This is what she studied in mine. Brian is criminology. When Brian speak of target and when Brian speak of victim, Brian to me is not thinking criminology. What psychology is part of that, but he more like to play with people's feelings, how people think, how people feel, because he getting a high off of it. Seem like he getting a high off of it. Okay, this is Jack. Jack is her ex. She was still in love with Jack, but there's some things that Kaylee going through. Allegedly, to me, it seemed like all of these kids have some kind of drug history problem, but they just go to school. That don't stop them from getting their education. But Jack need to talk.
He was the first person I talked to every morning, and the last person I talked to before bed.
That's not Jack. What's that? Wait a minute. Was that Jack or was that what's that Jack or was that Ethan? I don't know which one of
More than
them.
a year, Jake says Maddie had a talent for making people laugh.
She was really funny. Her jokes really would come
That's
out of
Jack.
nowhere and just be like, is that the cute little blonde girl?
This her ex too.
But Maddie and Kaylee weren't the only
Maddie.
victims. While two other roommates were in their rooms and unharmed during the attacks, on the second floor, the killer made his way to the room of Xana Kernodle.
She was my baby sister, but she was so much wiser.
Xana's sister, Jasmine.
She would always tell me she wouldn't know what to do without me, and now I have to live this life without her.
A 20-year-old junior majoring in marketing, Xana was known for being focused on her studies. So focused, she didn't make much time for dating.
Santa never had a boyfriend before, and my dad and I wondered if she was ever going to get one.
That was until she met Ethan Chapin.
The way she would talk and smile about him was something I've never seen her do before.
Ethan was a 20-year-old majoring in recreation and tourism management.
Why do I have a question? Why do he look different right here? He look like an older guy. He look much older. I think it's a lot that they're not telling us about these kids. I think they had allegedly had some kind of substances issue. I really do.
At the University of Idaho, the pain of this tragedy is felt at the root and extends hundreds of miles away to a tulip farm in Skagit Valley, Washington. It's where Ethan worked before heading to college. His boss, Andrew Miller.
So Ethan started, it was in the spring of 21. It was the best tulip festival.
Miller says the annual Tulip Festival attracts close to 500,000 visitors, and Ethan stood out in the crowd.
He's a big guy wearing a big smile. Right?
Now he look different right there now. Yeah, he looked younger right there. That's Ethan, yeah. Yeah, when I look at these kids, I see issues. I really do. I see. When I look into these kids, y'all, I see I see they had some issues.
911 from one of the surviving roommates' phones to report an unconscious person. Police arrived at the house at 11:58 a.m.
Police find the victims on the second and third floor of the house in bedrooms. A horrific and a very large-scale crime scene because you're going to be dealing with a number of different floors that need to be processed. The bedrooms where the crimes actually occurred, and then ingress and egress points. How did the alleged killer get inside the house? Through a front door, through a window? Those are all things police will be looking at.
No weapon has been located at this time. There was no sign of forced entry into the residence.
There was no signs of forced entries. Now, everybody had the code to their house. Everybody in and out their house. This is what y'all gonna have to understand, whether you want to believe it or not. There were different people inside their house when that police called to their homes, because we have it on record that a lot of them were just going in the house and they wasn't even at home. So what kind of house is that they breaking into? And everybody will not breaking into the house. They'll go into the house. How? Why is the house not locked up? That's why you don't have no signs of forced entries.
November 16th, 3 days after the murders, the Moscow police held their first press conference.
We believe this was an isolated, targeted attack on our victims. We do not have a suspect at this time.
Now, why would he say target or attack? Those are the words that Brian used. Brian said victim or target. Why did he say that? Who is connected with Brian? Why isn't that house is spoken on like it's supposed to? Which off-duty officer Haynes done been in that house before? Allegedly been in that house. It's an off-duty cop done dealt with them girls allegedly before. Allegedly. Admired one of them.
And that individual is still out there.
Coroner Kathy Moffitt issued her report on November.
Saying like me, some missing. Some not saying, something that's not told us. Why are they coming out there with boxes?
Meanwhile, names of possible people of interest were trickling out, including members of the community and acquaintances of the victims. But they all seem to be part of an unfounded rumor mill, many from online sleuths. Steve even had people come to him to prove they were not involved.
We had certain suspects take their shirts off in our kitchen to show if they had scratches. We tried to do everything in our powers to make sure that if we thought somebody was ruled out, we truly felt like, we looked at them.
Law enforcement would end up receiving thousands of tips, but the investigation, by outward appearances, seemed to be stalled. Nearly a month after the murders, on December 7th, police were seen packing up the victims' belongings to return to the families.
Oh, so that's what they doing, picking up the belongings. But y'all, what do y'all think about this? Because I think that the police hiding something. I know it's not that they hiding and they doing their work, but the way I see this, it's something else going on, y'all. It's something else going on because they done been called over here They done been called over there to their house too many times. Too many times in one day. Like, I know y'all ain't gonna do nothing to us. Where's the homeowner? The homeowner should be one of the main person in this case. We don't even hear. We don't even let Jack talk. We just see picture of Jack. Why and then I had another uh team member, investigative team members also said that the person wasn't a black person who killed. We know that much because they didn't kill dogs. They love dogs. You know, most of the Caucasian people like dogs. So they're not going to kill animals. They love dogs. So we know it wasn't nobody black. So also, I thought about Jack. Why did they say, why did he say the dog? They like whoever it is, they're not going to hurt animals.
Truck. That same day, a plea was made to the public. Police were interested in speaking with the occupant.
Detectives are interested in speaking with the occupants of a white 2011-2013 Hyundai.
Of a white 2011 to 20.
Okay. Let me see something, y'all. Hold on, y'all. I want y'all to see
That
this.
looks similar to this.
It's like normal, like talk.
Oh yeah, I want y'all to see
Hi,
this.
everyone.
What y'all think about this?
It's like normal, like I always hear like screaming almost every Saturday nights.
Listen to him. He's telling y'all this is the neighbor telling y'all what he hear almost every night.
So like, I didn't really, like think of it. And so, but like, yeah, just looking back, I was like, I wonder if like, you know, that wasn't just like some drunk dude like screaming, like it's actually a thing that heard it.
Police.
I wonder is he is on any kind of substances too. It's so hard to believe what people say now because everybody coming off. Coming out, Let me see, do he have a Facebook page? Chef Dizzy. Chef Dizzy. Let me see. He wouldn't have a Facebook. Chef Dizzy. Chef Dizzy. Let me see. He got an Instagram. Chef Dizzy. That guy right there was one of the guys that, let's see, did he have a Chef Dizzy? Hold on, y'all. Chef Dizzy. Okay. They're not on here. Let me go to Chef Dizzy on Instagram. Let me see. Let me check and see if he on Instagram. Okay, let's check this guy who's here who heard the noise over. Nah, he black. That's not the right one. This Chef Dizzy is black. So this not the same guy, right? That's not the same guy. Now I was trying to find him, y'all, on Instagram. But this is the neighbor, y'all. Let me let you hear what the neighbor said. And I'm going to put the closed capture up there because y'all can barely hear him.
Like a scream, but like that's like normal. Like I always hear like screaming almost every Saturday night. So like I didn't really like think of it. And so, but like yeah, just looking back, I was like, I wonder if like that wasn't just like some drunk dude like screaming like.
He said drunk dude like screaming. He thought it was like a drunk dude screaming, okay? Now, let's hear what the police got to say about him.
Collecting surveillance footage from the night of the killings to an interview with an interesting neighbor, we break down the latest in the University of Idaho murder investigation with renowned former homicide detective Phil Waters and true crime host Lauren Mathias.
Okay, let me put it back on what he said and let y'all read the closed capture, okay?
Like it's actually a thing to put it.
Police collecting surveillance footage from the night of the killings to an interview.
Like a scream, but like that's like normal. Like I always hear like screaming almost every Saturday night. So like I didn't really like think of it. And so, but like yeah, just looking back, I was like, I wonder if like that wasn't just like some drunk dude like, screaming. Like it's actually a thing to put it.
Police collecting surveillance footage from the night of the killings to an interview with an interesting neighbor. We break down the latest in the University of Idaho murder investigation with renowned.
So what y'all think about what the neighbor said? What do y'all think about that? This the neighbor. He said he thought it was a Saturday night and he heard somebody scream. Tell me your thoughts on this and like, share, and subscribe them out.